Welcome back. Joining us today is Jackson County Chamber CEO Paige Roberts, who will be a panelist for the Mental Health Summit coming up tomorrow and will be hosted by Singing River Health System. Thank you for joining us, Paige, here today. I know mental health is such a big conversation nowadays and it's so very important. So maybe kind of tell me what are some of the topics that will be discussed at the summit.
Well, this is an especially important event to attend because of the keynote speaker. It is a young lady named Emma Benoit from Louisiana, and when she was 16, she tried to kill herself by shooting herself in the chest. And thankfully, she was not successful, but she did give herself a spinal cord injury and is in a wheelchair. But she has chosen to take this opportunity to share all over the country to tell her story about what it was like. She was a very popular teenager, cheerleader, had her mom and dad and love and support from her family, but she had been struggling with anxiety and depression, and no one really knew. And she got to a point where the false narrative in her head became so loud that she was a burden that she decided to take her own life. But we are fortunate to have her tell that story and have the panel, as you mentioned.
Absolutely. Wow. And what a powerful statement she has to make. I'm thrilled that she's willing to talk about that, because it's tough to go through it, but I feel like even tougher to relive it over and over again, just helping one another, as I'm sure she's trying to do.
Oh, yes. And what's especially important here is that a majority of the audience members will be educators, because we are seeing a significantly worse numbers in teenage mental health. The CDC just came out with a report from a 10-year study this past spring, and 40% of the high school students reported being so sad or depressed that they could not do their regular activities over a 2-week period. So we have a lot of kids, for a lot of different reasons, social media and technology one of them, but not solely the reason, who are having trouble dealing with the anxiety and the depression. And it's not really that they want to die, it's that they want to stop the pain. And that is a lot of what we're going to talk about tomorrow, how to stop that pain without stopping your life.
Absolutely. And I know it's tomorrow morning. Is it too late for people to sign up? Or?
No, it is not too late. You can register, go to Singing River Health System's page, whether Facebook or online, or show up between 9:30 and noon. I highly recommend you be there right at 9:30. Emma is up first. The panel that involves a pediatrician, the chief medical officer, nurse practitioner, as well as an educator from the Pascagoula schools system, and I will be facilitating that panel. I think it's going to be an extremely valuable use of people's time and a very important discussion for our coastwide community.
Absolutely. What an incredible thing, an incredible resource for people all over. So thank you, Paige, for enlightening us on the incredible summit coming up. I encourage you all to go. Just by sitting here, I was very encouraged.
Sure.